Hey, how you doing? It's Mr. Producer. Before firing up today's podcast, some good news for you. GIE Plus Expo is coming back October the 20th through the 22nd, and Brian looks forward to seeing you all there. Now, if you haven't registered yet, do so now and get 50% off the registration price with the promo code Brian. And of course, I'll have a link for you in the show description.
You're now listening to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Straightforward, no nonsense business advice. Completely unfiltered. Grow your business. Grow your life. Now, here's your host, Brian Fullerton.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. It's your host, Brian Fullerton, here hanging out with you guys. And today we are joined on the line with actually a special guest. We got none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Chant's Daily Hustle. Chant, welcome to the show, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
Absolutely, man. It's been probably a good 6 months, maybe 9 months since we had you on the show since last year. And we're going to get a little Chant's Daily Hustle update because this guy's a hustler, man. And he never stops moving. He puts me to shame. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know about that.
You're a butt kicker, man. And we're, if you guys can already tell, Chant and I, we're really good buds behind the scenes. I thoroughly enjoy catching up with Chant and his wife, Amy. So where are you at right now, man? Are you running around going 100 miles an hour? I feel like most of the time I catch you guys, you are in a pickup truck with a cell phone, so.
Definitely, man. It's been a crazy year,
Mm-hmm.
After last year. It's like we've never slowed down, to be honest.
Right.
Business has just been crazy, but finding people is one problem,
Mm-hmm.
But there's plenty of opportunities out there, and so we're busy working, man. Working in the Daily Hustle store and landscaping, lawn care, So
going 100 miles an hour. I love it. Well, we're gonna just do a short and sweet little update today. I was texting Chant back and forth. I'm like, hey, bro, I got a podcast I want to have up for tomorrow for these guys, and so you guys listening in this morning, obviously. And but Chant's got a lot of good things going on, and Chant and I are like two atoms that like never seem to cross enough. You know what I mean? We're always going 100 miles an hour. We see each other once or twice a year at most. GIE Expo, all that kind of stuff. But long story short, Chant's got it going on, man. He's got the landscaping company that's tearing it up. He's got the Hustle store, which I want to talk about merch for a few minutes, somewhere in between here. So if I forget, Chant, make sure I remind me, because I also want to ask him about his new hustle, which is his van, this baller van that he bought out of nowhere. And Liz and I were like, I guess they're taking the Hustle Road Tour like on the road, So it's going to be a fun, quick podcast and just a lot of quick updates from their neck of the woods. So, Chant, you got about 20, 25 minutes. Can we catch up with you here? We got to hit the sponsors and we're going to come right on back.
Law entrepreneurs are smart about making investments in the right equipment to grow their business. Isn't it time to invest in yourself? Your feet have been telling you to ditch the grass-stained athletic shoes that lead to embarrassing mishaps on hills and wet lawns and to chunk those boots made for working in the factory. Thanks to Cujo, you don't have to choose between lightweight comfort or water-resistant traction. Cujo keeps your feet happy with quality materials and construction, optimizing your performance and efficiency. While you focus on laying killer stripes, Cujo will be there every step of the way. And that sound you'll be hearing is your feet singing Hallelujah. Grab a pair today at Cujo.com, Kujo.com.
Lawns, lessons, and live. This is the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Now, your host, Brian Fullerton.
All right, guys, and we're back. So let's just jump right back into it. We are here with Chant Singvongsa and his beautiful wife, Amy. And then what's your two young kids? What's their names again? And how old are they, by the way?
Ashton and Cole.
That's right. What are their ages?
7 and 12.
There you go. And which one of the little dudes is doing the firewood?
Oh, Ashton. Ashton's doing the firewood, man. We started that this last winter,
Yeah, I know. I watch you on Facebook every day, bro. You post like 42 times a day. So Liz and I are always like, how does he do it, man? Like, I feel like you got like robots like doing all this stuff, man. But
I don't work.
That's all. How's the firewood business? Because was that his idea or your guys' idea, or?
Yeah, both of our ideas, and I've got a lot of time during the winter, you know.
Right.
So I wait around for the snow. So then it gives me an opportunity to create another business. And so I just wanted to do another side hustle that didn't cost much because, you know, the wood, we can get the wood, you know, free. And so we just started that. We went out and bought Ashton his first, actually I didn't buy it. He borrowed the money from that. Okay. So he's paying that back.
Nice. So he bought the log splitter, right?
Yep, the log splitter. Yep, he bought the log splitter, went to Tractor Supply and got the log splitter. And next thing you know, we're splitting wood.
No kid.
And so we sold a few full cords during the winter. And then this spring, summer, it's more of a campfire. So we got a bundler. It's all bundled up, ready to go.
No kid. That's awesome, man. Well, you get a little entrepreneur at, he's the younger one. You said 7 or 8?
No, he's the older one.
Oh, the older one. Okay.
Actually, the older one. Yeah.
He's 12 years old, you said.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Man, that's awesome. That's about that time, like 10, 12 years old. Like almost all of us listening in, we get started with hustling, you know, cutting grass or plowing snow or shoveling snow, you know. And that's awesome, man. He's got to be pretty excited about that opportunity.
Oh, yeah, because he started off with, when we closed down, we used to have a laundromat as well here. When we closed that down, I had the soda machine outside, the Coke machine. Oh, yeah. And so, you know, the opportunity for him to have a side hustle there. So he took over that, and that was his first business, you know, the vending machine.
Yeah. So that's awesome, man. That's really, really cool. I used to manage the 2 vending machines that we had part of the school store back in high school, bro. So how about that? Okay. Dude, those vending machines, man, they made money. We were selling the Chex Mix, the Carmelos. I mean, you know, a little bit of everything. And we'd pull like $50 a day out of those things, man. It was crazy. And that was a little hustle for the school store back in the day. But well, hey, let's talk about the landscaping business, because last time we caught up with you, you know, we're going through COVID and the pandemic last year, and things are open, things are closed. So how did you guys finish out the season? You know, towards the last half of the year, and then did you guys have a good winter? And then, you know, kind of where are you guys at right now?
Okay. Yeah, so last half of the year, our season was excellent, to be honest. Like when we closed down for COVID, I didn't know where we were going to, you know, where our landscaping business was going to stand, man. Everybody went through it, you know?
Right.
And so, yeah, and after that, everything started to pick up. People started spending money on their yard, their lawn, and, you know, we had a good season. Okay.
Do you guys do more mowing or more maintenance and install work?
Maintenance and install. And we mowed, to be honest, man, I just mow one day per week. Okay. Last week or last year. Now we're up to two days.
Okay. A little bit more mowing then.
Yes, a little bit more mowing because we picked up townhomes. 3 locations, townhomes, and we're managing it, you know, snow removal and everything. So.
Gotcha. And how was the snow for you guys last year? We actually cleaned up pretty well with snow up here this year. So how'd you guys do?
It was okay, I'd say, on our end. We didn't go out as much. You know, it was a good season, but you know, like any other season, it could have been better. Sure.
Right. Well, it's funny because December, January, you're always like excited for snow, right? Like we want to plow that snow and make that dough. And then around February, I'm like, it can stop now. It can stop.
Yeah, you just get burnt out. Yeah,
dude, way faster than lawn care. I'll tell you that. You know, and it's one of those things where we were training a new guy, Rob, to take over. It's the first time I was keeping a guy on like year round, if you will. And so I'm like teaching him, and we're learning, but we're also learning under the gun, you know, because you can't you can fake plow a parking lot, but you can't really learn to plow snow unless you're plowing snow. Which I don't know if you guys have ever listening in have been in that position. You're like, hey, I hired a new guy. We got to go mow lawns. I got to slow down to train him. But usually you're hiring him because you're behind, so you got to train him. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'd rather just not train him and just get the work done, you know. But that
they learn as they go.
Yeah, throw them into the fire, right? That's awesome. Man. funny story. I was talking to Boss Plow the other day, and I said they were like, "Hey, like might want to do some sponsorship stuff. We'll see in the fall," which is really exciting news because you and I both rock Boss, and they were like, "Yeah, like do you had any other people that you could suggest?" And I was talking about you, and it was funny. I said, "Just don't get him an EXT." And they said, "Why is that?" I said, "Because that thing exploded on him like 5 different times in his first winter." Yeah. Do you still have that plow or no?
Oh yeah, dude. It's a love and hate relationship with that plow.
Why is that? Pray tell.
Well, we were the first one to have the first year, the first build.
Yeah.
Like it was the first season for that plow. Mm-hmm. And so I got all excited. I bought it. And next thing you know, I'm blowing hoses left and right, leaks, hydraulics, wings. Like we had trouble with that thing all season.
Yeah.
It was down. But after, I'd say 2 seasons in, we haven't had a problem. We haven't had an issue now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it must be like the hose, the hoses wasn't right, and I don't know what it was, but
yeah,
we have to fix everything on that Boss EXT. We haven't had any issues.
No kid. All right. Well, that's good news, man. It's funny because that was back in like 2016, right?
Yeah.
Because I had just jumped on YouTube. I was watching a lot of your videos, B&B, and there's only so many guys that were doing snow back then. And you and Stanley were like the 2 guys doing snow. Spencer's Lawn Care was doing, I think, a little bit of snow, but his channel wasn't like as big as your guys' was back then. Well, it was funny because like you almost like freaked me out of the snow business, I was like, well, I want to get a Boss plow, but that thing sucks, man. And but I'm glad to hear that it kind of redeemed itself over the last couple seasons,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we haven't had any issues, and it works great now.
Yeah. How many trucks are you guys up to, or what are you guys running right now?
Well, we've got 2 trucks and a dump truck. Yeah, we got 2 2500 HD and the 3500.
Gotcha. There you go.
Yep.
Are you guys?
And then we run 2 skids.
I was going to say, I know you got a couple pieces of more heavy machinery and equipment. Are you guys still a Bobcat dealer? Do you still sell those or no?
Bobcat.
The mowers,
Bobcat
right?
dealer. Oh, the mowers? No, I don't sell it. No.
Oh, okay. They just sponsor you guys, right? And all that?
Yeah. So, okay. Well, we bought the green Bobcat, right?
Yeah.
We bought the green Bobcat, and the white and orange Bobcat, the skid steer Bobcat, bought out the green Bobcat. Well, we purchased all of our old green Bobcat mowers.
Okay.
And then I made one video on YouTube years back, and it was I had it titled "Don't Buy a Bobcat," right? It got the attention of the Bobcat mowers.
Yeah, right.
Bobcat mowers attention. Well, I had so much negative feedback on there. The title, bait, or what they call it, bait clicking.
Oh, clickbait.
Clickbait. So then Bobcat reached out to me, and next thing you know, we're working together.
No kid. There you go. So that's the secret, right? Like everybody's always asking me like, hey man, how do I get these companies to work with me? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like just grow a bigger Instagram. And you don't need like 50,000 followers or 10,000 followers. Like you guys would be surprised. Just like be like a cordial, respectful like person out there. And like, you need some numbers of course, but a lot of the times those conversations you can have at GIE and, whatever, but it was funny. The clickbait titles, I steer away from that kind of stuff, or like the drama type titles. And everybody's got their own mojo, but that why not to buy a Bobcat? That's a good title. Maybe that could work.
The thing is that I bought 2 Bobcat mowers, right? Mm-hmm. I bought 2 of them. So then I just titled "Don't Buy a Bobcat," right? I said, "Don't buy a Bobcat, one."
Right.
And people took it the wrong way.
That's funny.
The video was great. Like it had nothing negative.
Right. Well, I'm gonna do a video titled "Why You Shouldn't Buy a Kubota Tractor." And then I'm going to say and then the final part of that sentence is with cash, because you can get 0% financing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm taking notes, man. I'm learning. All these guys listening in, we're trying to we're trying to get rich over here. Everybody, YouTube or lawn care or otherwise. That's funny. Well, let me ask you this. So the season's going good. You guys are doing a lot of landscaping and whatnot, but Let me ask you this: how do you do everything you do? Like you have the hustle store, which I know like 3-4 years ago, you had go into the whole story for us. So you had the laundromat, then you had the store. You don't have the laundromat anymore. You said since this time last year.
Nope.
So what's going on now with the hustle store?
Well, the hustle store, it's expanded. It was just T-shirts and hats and embroidery and stuff like that.
Okay.
Well, now we're expanding into the signs, stickers, decals. We hired on 2 more full-time staff, and it's just taken over. Like it's producing. There's so much work here that it's given me the opportunity to really focus building this Daily Hustle brand. That's why the store is here.
Okay.
And offering everybody else the service of getting the custom hats or shirts made here by us. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just expanded to that. There's growth in here. So
well, what the revenue and I don't know if you want to talk numbers, but you basically you've like doubled every year for like 4 years, and you're doing like $500,000 plus or something. I saw.
Well, so the thing is that when I bought the business, it used to be another business, embroidery business. They were only making $30,000 a year, right? $30,000 a year in sales. And so our first year into it, buying it, we were up 150 or 160,000 our first year in sales.
Wow.
We did. And then our second year was 200, a little bit over 200. And then now we're on schedule for 400, about 400,000.
Wow, that's really good, man. That's really, really good. And that's with a small like elite team of what, 4, 5, 6 people you were saying?
Oh, yep. Five people, 5 full time. Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. You know,
these other full time, they don't just stay in here too, though. They go, the gals, Ashley and Emily, they both go out with me doing, if I need them to, push snow plowing or lawn care.
Okay.
Anywhere needed. Like if I can steal them out for a day.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Like they're flexible and the hustle store. So here's the long story short. You guys saw that I got some new shirts in what was that, like 6-8 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
So crazy story, and little plug here for Chant, because he's actually serving the community like crazy. Like so many of you guys have bought shirts and hats over the last couple of years, like Chant was just saying. So there was never really like a good person. Like it's always like it's one of those things like you need sometimes when you need custom t-shirts, you hear the ads and the banners and the Instagram videos all the time, right? And then when you don't need them, and then once you need them, you're like, man, who makes good t-shirts, and that's like my life story. And I've always had like awful experience with t-shirt companies and t-shirt businesses. Like they're never like the right size or the right quality or the right printing. And so it was actually funny because I was telling you this story. This is why I reached out to you like probably 3 months ago. Was 4 or 5 months ago, we were down at the Hype House down in Florida, and we needed some shirts, and we just wanted to have some fun. And so the Hustle store put those together, and I was like, wait, I'm like, these shirts are really nice. Like who made these? Cause I didn't know. And Liz and Brittany were like, Chant and Amy. And I'm like, the Hustle store, like they made these shirts. I'm like, these are like pretty bad to the bone shirts. And so as soon as I got home, I like called you. I'm like, Chant, these shirts are awesome. I need some shirts, bro. Like my shirts suck. Like I need some good branding. And so you connected me with the girls. The girls took the artwork, the pavement. And I think like start to finish, dude, I had my shirts in, I don't want to over promise here, but probably two and a half weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah. Our turnaround is no more than 2 weeks, unless there's really some tying it up. And then we let everybody know. Yeah. What's going on. Mm-hmm.
Well, I bought, what did I get? I got 20, I think, short sleeve t-shirts, 20 long sleeve t-shirts in like a variety of sizes. I got these, they're like a polyester kind of like, what are they? The Sport Tech?
UV, Sport Tech, UV, rated.
They're sweet.
And, moisture wicking. Yeah.
Yeah. They're sweet. I'm really thankful for him. Anyway, a quick little plug here for Chant, but we partnered up a little bit, and I said Chant, I said, you know what's coming, bro. I said, can we get some Brian's 10 for these people, like save them some money? And you said, yeah, like, dude, hello, like why are we not partnering up and like, you know, helping people with the merch? And I'm like, I don't know, because I'm slow. So we got a Brian's 10 that works at the Hustle store for new orders and things that are not sale items, but like not just sale. Yeah, regular merch. So reach out to Chant and the girls. How can not a whole plug here, but how can they reach out to the store if they do need shirts or hats or all that kind of stuff? Who do they call?
So they can email us. Email is the best way right now.
Okay.
Email us at sales@dailyhustlestore.com.
Sales@dailyhustlestore.com. Okay.
Yep. Or they can call us at 507-841-1500. And the girls can definitely help.
Okay, gotcha.
Very easy process. Very, you know.
Yeah, I dude, honestly, I got you my artwork. I said, dude, just here's what I had. Here's what I'm thinking. We got a couple proofs back in 2 weeks. And the shirts are awesome. Like I know a bunch of you guys that listen to the show have already reached out to Chant for hats and shirts and all that stuff. And Brian's 10, I guess, saves 10%, which is awesome. Yep. And so thanks for serving the greater community too, man. Because I'm telling you, like I've talked on other podcasts, Chant, about like my shirt debacle, and I've probably spent, you know, I don't know, $1,000 to $2,000 over the last decade on shirts and merch. And it just never turned out well. And then I get yours and I'm like, this is what I've been looking for.
It's the girls, bro.
Yeah, the girls are great, man. They do a great job, especially emailing back and forth. So we got the landscaping business, you're going 100 miles an hour. You got the hustle store going 100 miles an hour. And so let me ask you this, and we were kind of spitballing a little bit before we hit record, but I said, like, is it okay to ask you about this? Because like, dude, you bought this like van out of nowhere, at least to me, because like Liz and I follow, and we're like, you know, we follow all of you guys, man, all of you guys that are listening to the show. Like, you don't have to be some like famous YouTuber, you know. Like, I'm watching guys like in Jersey and Kyle Parks. I'm watching the Kibblers, you know, down in Florida. So many of you guys, Southeastern Lawn Pros. I think they're in. Where are you guys at? He's like I can talk to him right now. I think he's in Wyoming or something, or I don't know, Kansas. They're west, you know. But I'm listening to all you guys, watching all of you guys, and you know, Liz and I go through stories and we watch. But out of nowhere, we see, you know, plopped on my screen is this like the van hustle, and I'm like, what is Chant doing now, bro? Like, I'm like, this guy doesn't sleep as it is. And now he's got this van. So are you guys going on like a road tours, or like you like taking the kids around the country, or what's the van, the van hustle, bro? Cause that van life is where it's at on YouTube right now, you know?
I thought I'd never buy a van either, but, we're restructuring our business, right? Mm-hmm. And our landscaping and our snow. So I don't need 4 trucks. I had 4 trucks, 4 trucks. And so I scaled down. I had the 2019, and it gave me the opportunity to, like, the van is going to be serving its purpose to really focus on my new book that I'm writing.
Okay.
And it's called Heart of the Hustler. And I wanted to go on tour and promote that, like with my own money, doing it.
Okay.
You know, and at the same time, when I'm done with that, then I wanted to travel and just do another hustle, leaving all my businesses behind that I've built, but having the team manage everything, and go away with my van and stay in my van and hustle out of my van. If that means to wash dishes, I'll do it. Just to, you know, show people that you don't have, like, you can literally have nothing and still build a company and build a business and feel good about doing it. It's about starting somewhere. So that's what the van is my transportation.
Yeah.
To do this hustle.
Why didn't you like go to the Turks and Caicos and just buy like a canoe, you know? And
I could have been a little cheaper. But,
I was gonna say, if you're gonna restart somewhere else, man, you know what I'm saying?
But I wanted to make sure, you know, I want it to be comfortable too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
you want to be a hobo, but you want to be a comfortable hobo. You know. So.
Yeah. Well, so I traded in my 2019.
Okay.
Which, traded that in and got the van. It's 2014 GMC Savannah van. Had 7,000 miles on it. So.
Wow. It's a sweet looking van, dude. I'll tell you,
Nice.
I'm not like a van person, you know what I'm saying? But
it's a house in that thing, and it's like,
yeah. Yeah, my dad had one of the old like StarCraft vans. I don't even know, like one of the big old kind of lines. It had like the raised roof and the old like color TV, like little 10-inch TV, and had like the in-dash like VCR like on the side or whatever, And I was like, what is this thing, dude? And he's the kind of guy that like bought it with 150,000 miles on it and would fix it. Very mechanically inclined kind of a guy, but dude, that is too funny. So by the way, Paul Jameson, I listen to the show pretty much every day, and Paul moved, it sounded like an hour and a half away, and he's restarting a lawn landscape business to like kind of document that startup story, and just of course create content for him, for the podcast, for YouTube, but at the same point, like just to restart another business that gives him a little bit more time and money flexibility to grow his side hustle, which is the Green Industry Podcast, which he wants to do full time. And wow, what a resource that is for the community. And I hope the guy honestly makes $100,000 a year from it and can sustain his own business with it. And the Green Industry Podcast website and the training resources, like that's his dream. And I mean, he elevates the industry, and I'm super excited for him. So when I saw Paul doing that, and then I saw you buy the van, I told Liz, I said, like, we need to restart, everybody's restarting, like we're losers over here, So I said, we need to build a home or something like that. We don't even have a real home, we're just apartment dwelling people, So we just kind of like lurk around from like apartment to apartment for every, about two to 5 years. And then we just kind of restart, but actually
you guys are about to, you guys are about to, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, we should another 6-8 weeks, hopefully, with the house. I actually, about 2.5 hours ago, got off the phone with my CPA. We're doing some tax planning and quarterly tax review. Same stuff that I tell you guys that are listening to the show. Like, get these coaching calls, and I get coaching call. I buy coaching calls and all these different things with my CPA and my bookkeeper, right? And he gave us the nod. He's like, honestly, you guys are good to go. He told me my potential tax liability for the year as we're going through based on the first quarter. And I said, that's nasty. I said, I don't want to do that. So, but we're going to work. That's like the worst case scenario. We're going to work that backwards, obviously. But, he gave me the nod for the house though. He's like, hey, looks pretty good. So you're good to go. And 2 weeks from now, we'll go hit up the loan officer and, shake him down for a couple mil, but, just having fun.
Oh yeah.
So that's our life story. But so you got the hustle store, you got the landscaping business, you got the van life, you got the book coming. Where can they check out the book, or where's that?
Yeah, the book you can pre-order at chantsdailyhustle.com.
Nice.
You can pre-order that. Yep.
And what's the book again?
The book is just like a memoir about my life, how I started, and the hustle, like literally what it took to get to where I'm at today.
Nice. And
a lot of stuff that people might not know, what I went through and where I was at. To share that. So
who's it for? What can they get out of it? Like what is for the new guy in business or anybody?
Yeah, or it's for anyone, anyone that if you're struggling, trying to figure out what to do in life or in business, the book is really for anybody that's just wanting some inspiration and just knowing that you can build anything, you can do anything if you really put the work towards whatever it is that you're trying to do or trying to achieve.
How much is the book?
$19.99.
Nice.
And you'll get it signed when we do get it printed.
Heck yeah, man.
It'll be signed and sent out.
So, later tonight, I got a coaching call after this. I'm going to go buy the put myself on the pre-order, and I hope you sign it, not one of the girls. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me the don't give me the fake signature, man. You know what I'm saying? I want like your thumbprint personally, like in ink. You know, like I want to. So Chant's Daily Hustle Store, is that right?
Yeah, yep. Or chantsdailyhustle.com.
Chantsdailyhustle.com. I gotcha. Cool deal, man. All right. Well, that's a quick little couple of updates. Anything else you want to leave the fam while we got you? Because you go 100 miles an hour, man. And I guess next thing is GIE for us, kind of in 4 or 5 months. But anything else in the meantime?
Well, man, anybody that want to come this way for apparel, use that Brian's 10. Mention that Brian's 10 because some of the people don't do that. And you guys need to. You want to save some money. Yeah.
Amen. Well, and we get a small kickback on that, you know, like all the other Brian's 10s. And so we appreciate it too. I used to be like way more like hammering it, but you guys know, you guys share it like on Facebook and Instagram, and you guys like share it with each other and like send me photos, and I so super appreciate it. I mean, like it's literally going into, you know, the business and you know, taking care of the baby and building the home. So it's my side hustle is all my YouTube stuff, and so I don't even know how to say like more of a thank you than thank you, because you guys always remember, or a lot of times you guys will like buy something and then like email people back, you know, Chant, and say, hey, like don't forget Brian's 10 like after you purchased it, and most of the companies will honor that because you know, they want to support you guys and support what we're doing. So you know, you guys hear the ads all the time on the podcast, YouTube. So we really appreciate that for sure. So all right, cool. Anything else you want to add to the end here? But if not, we'll button this guy up.
No, I think we're good, man. Appreciate having me.
Absolutely. Well, hey, by the way, really quick, give our best to Amy and the kids and all that. Is Amy going to be making it down to GIE this year?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, awesome, man. Can't wait to
everybody.
Can't wait to catch up with you guys and the rest of the team, man. Because last time we took over Louisville, it was me, you, and the Albertsons, and dude, we talked YouTube till 2 a.m, 3 nights in a row, you know, and that was
good times with you guys. So.
Dude, we ate so much food, it was like borderline gluttony. Like we spent like $350 at Eddie Merlot's, and that was a good steak dinner there downtown. But all right, guys. Well, hey, we'll button it up here with the man, the myth, the legend. Hard to get a hold of, but no, I'm just kidding. He's actually really easy to get a hold of. He's doing me a solid today. So we got Chant Singvongsa on the line, and then check him out, guys. Chant's Daily Hustle on YouTube, Chant's Daily Hustle on Instagram, and make sure you guys give him a follow. He's definitely worth it with your time, and support what he's doing. Check out his book, check out the merch store, and if you guys need anything out in the greater Minnesota, I think, area, give him a shout, and Chant will definitely take care of you guys. So Chant, thanks for being on the show, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. You take care.
All right, brother. We'll catch up with you guys here. Guys, we'll button up right here. Thanks again for listening to this episode of the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Appreciate you guys big time, and we will kick it over back to Marty, Mr. Producer, and we'll catch up with you guys here on the next one.
You're a lawntrepreneur. You're smart about investing in equipment to grow your business, to be more efficient, go the distance, and take more on. But if you're not investing in yourself, it affects how hard you can work, how long you can work, how fast you can work. You want efficiency. It's time to trash those grass-stained athletic shoes that fail on slopes and in the dew. You want to go the distance. Forget about the overkill boots that weren't built for the yard. You don't have to choose between lightweight comfort or water-resistant traction because Cujo Yardwear was built for you. From heel to toe, Cujo selected the best quality materials to optimize the performance and satisfaction of lawn care professionals. While you focus on laying killer stripes, Cujo will be there every step of the way. Check them out at Cujo.com, Kujo.com.
Thanks for taking the time to listen to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast with Brian Fullerton. We hope you enjoyed this production. If so, please consider leaving us a 5-star review for the show. While the techniques and ideas presented here are designed to help you grow a more successful and profitable business, no one can guarantee these results for you. We want to emphasize that entrepreneurship is not easy, and the ideas presented here are just the opinions of Brian Fullerton and his respective guests. No one can guarantee success for you. That being said, we hope the ideas presented here help you and motivate you to go on out there and crush it with your own business.
Fullerton Unfiltered Podcast.
Thanks for listening, and we hope to see you on the next episode.
This has been a Brian Fullerton and Mr. Producer production.